Welcome to Shamrock Rovers Fan TV, and today we have our match preview for Derry City against Shamrock Rovers. It's tonight, 7:45 p.m. at the Ryan McBride Brandywell Stadium, which it's going to be a tough game. We're coming back after a 2-1 win on the night against Slovan Bratislava, but unfortunately losing on aggregate. As I said, it's going to be a tough game. Derry do have some good players, but we really should be beating them. And I'd be very disappointed even if we got a draw. But I think the players will be coming on to, well, obviously, as I said, they're coming off the back of a really good, it was a good result in terms of the night against the club we're playing against. But, I mean, on aggregate, losing is never good. But I think there's players that maybe will be left out of the team. But there's players like Richie Towell, in my opinion, that have to start because he did so well in that Slovan Bratislava game. What a strike! Maybe I'm talking about maybe second half, but in the first half he was all right. He wasn't great though. He should have been a bit better, but he was quite good in the second half. And he's only getting used to the players that he's playing with. Obviously, only a new signing. But look, let's get into my team for the game. In goal, Alan Manis. I talked about in the reaction how good he is, and he really is something else. He had some great saves in the Slovan game, so he really has to start. The left wing back, Liam Scales. What can I say? He's been really solid there. Every time he's played there, hasn't really put a foot wrong, so I think he remains in the squad. And the right wing back, Ronan Finn. He's only been starting to come back the last few games. Played right wing back against Slovan and did quite well there, so I'd keep him there. And then the three centre backs, Lee Gray, Sean Hoare, and Roberto Lopez. Sean didn't start the game. He only came on. Joey O'Brien played there, who hadn't played a full 90 minutes in a long time. He played 80 minutes, so that was quite good from Joey. But that's my defence. I'd have Gary O'Neill and Richie Towell in midfield. Both did really well. Gary O'Neill was absolutely super. They had to take him off, unfortunately, because he was on a yellow card, and he had to make some chances like that. They brought on Dylan Watts, and what I meant to say was we had to make some chances there. And like there was a few times where players had to take one for the team and have tackle them purposely. I mean, foul, not tackle, sorry. And when he's on a yellow card, we can't be doing that risk. But Richie Towell and Gary O'Neill are my two centre midfielders. And the left midfielder, Graham Burke, who did score a penalty against Slovan and played quite well. And on the right, Danny Mandrew. In the last game, these two were swapped around, swapped wings, but I'd play them like that and keep swapping around again to confuse the other side. And then up front, Rory Gaffney. Look, I think we need to get a proper goal scoring machine up front, really. But I think Rory is a good player. It's just he doesn't. I don't think, in my opinion, he doesn't create enough chances. Like Aaron Green creates so many, but doesn't finish them, and I think that's kind of the opposite with Rory Gaffney, in my opinion. Well, look, that's my team. Make sure to let me know your team down in the comments. And my score prediction now, I think it's predicting this game is going to be very tough, because if Rovers turn up how they did against Slovan, it could be 4 or 5-0. But if they turn up how they have been turning up in the League of Ireland this year, I think we could edge a 1-0 win. But I'm going to give 2-0. I think we'll turn up to the game, but I don't think we're going to be on our best, which we really should be. And I think we'd hammer them if we were on our best. But look, I'm going to say 2-0. I think the goal scorers, I think Richie Towell could get another goal. And, it's tough, but I think I'll give it to Danny Mandrew. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to like and subscribe. Comment down below your score prediction. And make sure to follow our Twitter at SRSCFanTV and our Instagram, Shamrock Rovers Fan TV. And I'll see you all next time. Come on the hoops!